Mm-mm. That was a day ago. Oh, we're gonna listen to that one too. Anyway. Oh Lord. I'm back. I'm back, y'all. You better tell I treat you well. I will. Well, I can tell. Come bring me hell. Oh yeah, you screaming, yeah, come to me, yeah, come here. Anyway, y'all, come on in here. We gotta hear what's going on, baby. Okay, I'm done with that. Anyway, y'all, come on in here. Do me a favor. If you stay or if you leave, hit the like for me, please. If you stay or if you leave, hit the like for me, please. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. If you stay up, you leave, hit the like for me, please. If you stay up, you leave, hit the like for me, please. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. We live on all social media platforms, y'all. Come on in, and if you stay up, you leave, hit a like for me, please. Hit a like for me, please. Hey, Queen. Hey, Luz. Hey, Miss T. Hit a like for me, please. Y'all know we can't like our own stuff over here on TikTok. Baby, TikTok said you cannot love thyself. You cannot love thyself over here on TikTok, baby. They do not play them type of games. You cannot, you better not. Y'all tap my nose, tap my nose, tap my nose. Anyway, y'all, let's get into it. First of all, thank you guys so much for showing up. Do me a favor and tap the screen for me, please. We're gonna listen to something. We're gonna listen to something. We're gonna listen to something. First of all, let me say this before we get off into this audio right quick. I want y'all to share this real quick and tap the screen before I say this. I'm trying to get some more people on here. Before I say what I need to say. Hey, Roberto. Before I say what I need to say, it is important that you hear it. What I gotta say. It's important. Okay, wait a minute. I'm on FB, YT, and okay. If y'all can hear me over here, let me know. Let me know if y'all can hear me on FB. On FB. Anyway, guys, let me tell y'all something. You do not want to be old and broke. You do not want to be old and broke, man. 5 years ago, it was cool to be old and broke. 10 years ago, it was cool to be old and broke. 20 years ago, it was a little cool to be old and broke. You cannot be old and broke anymore because back then, the government was helping people. The government is not helping people like that anymore. And the worst thing you can do right now is be complacent, operate out of fear, and allow this time to go by hella fast because it does. Time waits for no man. None. Sit around, let time pass you by. Then you look up and you old and broke. You don't want that. I don't want that for you, sis. I don't want that for you, bro. Listen, you cannot operate in fear and allow this to happen to you. You can't. There's so many people that do not have jobs. They're looking for jobs. They're constantly looking for jobs. They cannot find a job. So what's happening? They are allowing whomever, the job, corporate America, whoever decided not to hire them, to starve them out. Don't do it. Let's listen to these audios. That's the number of jobs I've applied to. Damn. So I'm looking for a job right now, and companies are ain't heard these yet. Of this job market. And I'm not talking about like the mom and pop businesses on the street. I'm not talking about small businesses. I'm talking about the companies that I'm seeing on LinkedIn. First of all, the pay for the job description is so wildly low, and the experience that they are looking for is it'll be like 3 to 5 years for what should be an entry level role in these corporate jobs. Like I can't imagine having just graduated college and you trying to find a job right now. For me, and I have like 5-6 years of experience. People are taking advantage of the situation at this point. It is
Absolutely
Thank you for the gifts.
absurd. I just got my first job offer, and I'm so grateful that I've chosen computer science as my degree now. This is what it says. Hi, Calvin. Your background in software and design could be a great asset in a fast-paced environment. Chipotle is looking for critical. Living in America in 2025 feels like surviving.
It's funny, but it ain't funny. Like, they laughing because they like, what the heck? Like, are you kidding me? Like, I done went to school for all of this. I done paid all of this money to learn a skill or whatever for a job and cannot find one. People gotta laugh to keep from crying, bro. Like, seriously, it's ridiculous out here. It's ridiculous. Listen to me, please. If you got any type of hope left in you, go to my link tree and download my free guide on how to start a mobile testing service. Listen, at the end of the day, listen, I don't know if you want to have a mobile testing business or not. I don't know if you want to have multiple locations or not. I don't know if you want to make 10,000 a month or not. I don't know. Okay. And when you start, it may not even have, it's not, because you ain't thought about nothing like this. It ain't gonna even be your passion. But you have to move in order to get you to your next level. I keep telling you every time I go live, I tell you this. You have to move to get you to your next level. That is how you discover your purpose. Your purpose does not discover you. You discover your purpose. These corporations do not care that you went to school. They don't care. Listen, not only can people not find a job, people are losing their jobs. Let me rephrase that. Over 400 Black people, 400,000, my bad. Over 400,000 Black people have lost their jobs since July. That's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. If you look like me, you need to tap that link tree, point blank in the period, because you need a skill, a high-paying skill that pays the bills. It is not a money problem. It's a high-paying skill problem. That is the problem. People don't have high-paying skills. Hello? And it's too many people that want a middleman. Listen, back in the day, if you wanted to hold a job, no problem. But the numbers are not adding up now. They're not adding up, right? Inflation is going up. Eggs is what, $6, $7? But people pay it's not raising. They're not giving people raises to offset the inflation. That is not what's happening. I'm trying to help you get into an industry that is recession proof, and you ain't got to go out here and beg for no job. You ain't got to beg for no job. You see what I'm saying? It may be one of them things you like, I don't want to do that, baby. You're going to have to do something. It's either, I don't want to do my job and make pennies on a dollar, or I don't really want to be no entrepreneur and cut out the middleman and see the most money that you've ever, and have the opportunity. Let me say that, because this is a you business. The opportunity to make as much money as you want to, because you're going to have to work. The hustle going to have to be hustling. You're going to have to do the work. You cannot be quiet. If you're quiet, you're broke, right? This is a recession-proof industry. Why? Because, guys, it is federally mandated by law that these industries, trucking, transportation, aviation, railroad, maritime, public transportation, school bus, it is mandated by law that they get tested. They have to be a part of a consortium, guys. There's no way around this. It's a no-brainer, hello, to get into something where you are needed. And you don't have to beg for bread in this industry. All you do is leave breadcrumbs. All you got to do is be certified and qualified. Leave your breadcrumbs, meaning market your business, right? I have students that have just started and they're really, and they busy. Ever since they started, they've been busy, doing really good in this business, right? They were scared. She was scared too. Let's talk about Yolanda. Yolanda, this is what I be telling y'all. This is the perfect time to learn a new skill while you are at your peak. Because I'm going to tell y'all Yolanda's story. Okay. Yolanda got certified with me August 21st. Took her mock exam. She was certified as a specimen collector. Okay. Yolanda was marketing her business before she got certified. She had a website, she had marketing material, she was marketing her business. She got certified on the 21st. On the 23rd, she was called. Matter of fact, I'll let y'all hear her testimony. You got to tell. I ain't got to tell, but let you hear it straight from her. Where she go? Let me let y'all hear it from her. Y'all go to my profile. If you go to testimonials, they'll tell you. Listen.
I officially got certified last Thursday. I get a text message from one of my associates from the bus company. She had 32 people needed to test. Testing 18 people. We did about 12 DOT, and the other ones was non-DOT. That was 1586, right? So good. I think that money come to my account. Lock in. For 3 hours of work. 3 hours of work.
It happened so fast for you.
And it did.
I was like, Yolanda was standing on some law, baby, law of faith, law of obedience, law of seed and harvest. Listen, she was on it. She was marketing. Like, that's the type of energy that you got to have out here.
The money is out here. That was an easy $1,500 for 3 hours of work.
Right.
What do you make that at?
Is a yes.
Mm-hmm.
You say yes, God do it.
Money, my fun is my money was funny, but I'm like, God, you gotta make a way. He did just that. I'm thankful, I'm grateful. Y'all better get on the board. Tell me, if you try to work for other people, want to work for yourself.
And I was saying it again. I don't sell courses, I create winners.
Boom. Okay. Yolanda, you see her testimonial, right? I don't know how many days later. Anyway, shortly after she got certified, she lost her job between 7 to 9 days later. She got fired from her job. She wasn't expecting to get fired from that job, but she was already building a business outside of her plan A, right? So since she was building plan B, she got fired around 4 o'clock p.m. Around 8 or 9 p.m. that same day, she was out doing a collection and made $450, right? Now, if she didn't have this plan B, guess what? She would have been back on the prowl, looking for a job, right? Getting back on that hamster wheel to be hot back on. It's a never-ending thing because people got bills to pay. People are not going to start no business. Everybody ain't built like that. Everybody's not. You do have some people, but everybody is not built to go and start a business or go back to school after losing a job, right? People just ain't built like that, especially if they got bills, because some bills come every week. Listen, sometimes every time you get a check, there's a bill due. Okay, it used to be a bill every time we got paid. Why? Because we pushing it off. Hello. Yeah, can I get an extension, please? how okay, we get your extension. How far do you need? How far can I get? Can I push it back about 2 weeks? No, ma'am. We can push it back 4 days. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. That's just how it is. People don't have that type of free money. Let's just keep it real. Freedom money saved up, right? To be able to say, you know what, I ain't gonna do this. I'm gonna start me another business. I'm gonna start a business. I'm gonna learn a new skill. I'm gonna do that. They don't. Guys, matter of fact, 85% of America, 85% of Americans do not have $5,000 in their account. 85%. 85% of Americans do not have $5,000 in their account. So it is important that you move a certain type of way. You got to be very strategic in this season, period. This ain't the time to play no games. This ain't the time to be complacent. This ain't no time to be sitting back saying whatever they gonna do to me, let them do it. This is not the time. Okay? This ain't the time. Yes, you got to be a good steward over your money, but you have to invest into something. You got to be making movements towards something. I'm literally on this app every day. Let me tell you something about me. Coach Portia do a lot of stuff. Okay, Coach Portia has made a lot of moves. The fact that Coach Portia has been doing this for 2 years, anybody that know Coach Portia know, but I pivot, I continue to create, right? Y'all know my DNA curriculum is coming out. So I'm continuing to create. So this space, there's so many opportunities in this space, right? Because like I said, it's recession proof and it's not going anywhere. Anyway, I digress. Baby, so I've been doing this for 2 years. This right here should let anyone know that knows me, baby, there's bread out here to be made. I haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg yet. There are so many people that do not know that this opportunity exists. Hey, Vicky, you have people that work for Quest. They work for LabCorp, right? They work for different labs. They do this every day, but they do not know that they can start their own mobile testing service or testing business. They can get a brick and mortar if they want to. They don't know that. And a lot of people didn't know until they seen my TikTok video. It's like, how do you know how to do this? One of my students worked at the lab for 23 years. She didn't know until she seen me on social media. You see what I'm saying? So this is why we need more people. You look like me. Because come on now, 400,000 plus of our sisters and brothers have lost their job, laid off, because they look like, you look like me, man, y'all know what's up. You gotta be self-sufficient. You gotta be. There's no way around this, baby. You gotta have some 2-sell, 4-sell up service and something to offer to a business. It's a no-brainer to get into something where you know you're always needed, federally mandated by law. Every 3 months, listen, they got to go get a test. Every quarter, you're needed. Hello, every quarter, you're needed. At random, you're needed. Post-accident, you're needed. Pre-employment, you're needed. Reasonable suspicion, you're needed. Return to duty, you're needed. Why? It's pre-employment. These companies will continue to expand. Companies will continue to grow. Employees will continue to lose their jobs. Employees are a liability to these corporations. You are dealing with greedy people. They could care less if you can't feed your child, your children. It's a government shutdown right now. They don't care if your grandma, granddad, uncle, they don't care. If you don't, they ain't got no money, we don't give a damn. They don't care. And if you know that you can put yourself in a position to have resources, why haven't you? If you know you can put yourself in a position to have more, why haven't you? No one should be looking for a job and damn near about to be on the street. No one. No one should be struggling because you don't have to struggle. We have to get out of this mindset that we can only make it as if we're working for someone. If someone deems me worthy to work, to take care of my family, then okay. Because guess what? I'm going to go. I'm going to show up. I'm going to put on my mask. I'm going to be this amazing worker that shows up on time. And I'm going to help them reach their numbers every quarter. Like you showing up and you telling them that you're going to do all of this for them. But what are they giving you? Baby, when I used to go on interviews, I used to ask them, why should I work for you? Why? Why should I work for you? I remember I told my husband say that on one of his interviews. I said, ask them, why should you work for them? He was like, what? I said, yes, ask them. He asked them, they looked around like they was crazy. Every person would look around like, what did she just ask us? I just asked you, why should I work for you? Period. Who the hell are you? You need me. I'm the money. So when I show up, the money gonna show up. So why should I work for you? No. Everybody want to go to these places, say, oh, I'm desperate. I really need a job. And they know that. They know that. Why would you want to put yourself and be complacent? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna try. I can't really be myself and say what I want to on here. Why would you want to sit in front of anybody and be their lapdog? They see the desperation. Oh, you went to school for this? We don't care. We're going to hire somebody else that'll take less. We understand that you went to school for this and you want $23 an hour or $30 an hour. But guess what? We got somebody else, supply and demand, that'll do it for 17, that'll do it for 12. Even though they got to work here and do Lyft and DoorDash on the side. They know this. So why aren't you walking in the bold authority and walking in the boldness and walking in who you are? I don't get it. No one knows. No one gonna know if they gonna be successful or not. You don't know what's gonna happen the next minute, the next second, but I do know that I wasn't put here to fail. I was not put on this earth to struggle, pay bills, and die. That was not why I was put here to work, struggle, pay bills, and then go home to glory. That ain't that is not why we are here. Somewhere down the line, people forgot who they are and whose they are, or somebody never told you who you are and whose you are. Because, baby, you ain't got no business begging nobody for no job. Baby, you ain't got no business struggling. Baby, you about to be 65 knocking at your door. You do not want to be old and broke. That is not the vibe. Because I'd be damned if I live with my children. No, I'm not living with my kids. While you are youthful, while you feel like it, while you got some energy, baby, it's time for you to lock in and do what you got to do. Period. No excuses. You can't make excuses. This is not the time to be in your feelings, man, and making no excuses when these people trying to put you on a damn farm to pick some damn berries and apples. This is what they think about us. This is what they think. Baby, if you got to release our burdens surrounding your finances so you can level up, then baby, that's what you need to do. Because now you're being a good steward. Now you're following the law. Law of stewardship rule over little, a faith over little to be ruled over much. If you got to release all burdens surrounding your finances so you ain't got to be on the farm picking berries for these fools, then that's what you're going to need to do. Because, baby, you got to dig off into your creative bag. You got to move so you can receive some downloads, because where focus goes, energy flows, I keep telling. I had no choice but to boss up, baby. They were going to tell me I'm not good enough. I ain't got no degree. So that means I got a high school diploma. 12th grade education. They were going to tell me. Be damned if you're going to tell me who I am and whose I am, because I know. You don't want me to know who I am and whose I am. You don't want me to know that I'm the money, and when I show up, the money shows up. That's why you got an issue when Portia calls off. And baby, that's why they got an issue when you call off to work. They know how amazing you are. They know how great you are. They understand and know how powerful you are. They know that you're the money, but you don't know. You see, I got this bill. I got that bill. I gotta take care of these. All your gifts, talents, unique gifts and skills that you have, you're burying them with the job. Baby, I don't care what you do, do something. But until you figure out what you want to do, register for my course. Until you figure out what it is that you want to do, register for my course. I don't sell courses, baby. I create winners. It's a known fact that everything I touch turns to gold. It's a known fact. that it's impossible to be connected to me and not get a dime. No matter what I do, I create winners. No matter what I do, I create winners. I am the income creator. I keep telling y'all. I show up on business. I show up on impact. I barely even show my face on here. Y'all see a flyer. I ain't on all that extra smoke and mirror mess. I'm here trying to tell you the truth and trying to set you free and trying to help you understand who you are, baby. But you ain't gonna get to it until you get to moving. You got to move. You ain't got time to play no games, baby. They got a farm near you waiting for you to come pick some. If you get desperate enough and complacent enough, you allow fear. As educated as you are, amazing as you are, you allow fear to put you out here on the farm picking berries. You got to be self-sufficient. You came from a creator. God created us to create. Hey, hello. You got to create. I know you're receiving downloads. And if not, it's because you ain't moving. Once you start listening, this is what happens. When you start doing something new, it gives birth to new ideas, new money-making ideas, not just ideas that's just an idea and it's sitting there ain't generating nothing. No, money-making ideas. I'm going to tell you something. With discipline and consistency, baby, you can trip into wealth. You'll be like, damn, I didn't even expect to be doing this. This was not on my bingo cards, right? I didn't listen. I did not expect. This look, I created a 4-part system. See that Coach Portia's DNA curriculum system. I created a 4-part system. This was not on my bingo cards. This is just one part of it. This was not on my bingo cards, baby. It was not. Hello? But because I'm consistent, because I'm being faithful over what I have, the resources, the gifts, the creativity, the principle blesses me with more. I participate in the promise because I'm taking part in the principle. I'm continuing to create. I continue to show up. I continue to sow my seeds. If somebody watching, clapping, liking, sharing or not, you got to get out your feelings. Principle, I'm going to sow my seeds and I'm going to reap a harvest. I know that. Hey, girl, it's not hard marketing. You just got to market. It's not hard. Hey, GW. No, all you have to do is market. It's not hard to market. You just have to market. What may be hard for some people is marketing. But this is the thing. I'm going to keep telling y'all. If you don't want to market your business, hire somebody that will. Get you a virtual assistant. This is how you build your business while you're working. Get you a virtual assistant. Okay? You don't need her to do outreach for you every day. One day a week. Pay $40 to $60. That is it. Let them handle that. Let him handle that. You show up for the yeses. This is how you elevate. You make moves and you invest money into elevating. You hire you a virtual assistant. You can afford $40 to $60 per week for somebody to help you elevate, especially if you're new to the business. Listen, I've been in this type of business period. I left corporate America over 13 years ago. But I've been in sales damn near my whole life. I went door to door selling worms at 8 years old. No's don't bother me. they don't. I have very tough, thick skin. No's don't bother me. But if you're a person that a no crushes you, get you a virtual assistant, baby. Because until you get out of that mind frame and understand and know what you do, at the end of the day, you want to grow, elevate anyway. Expansion is good, right? But until you get out of that mind frame, oh my God, somebody told me no, I'm doomed. You got people that want to be content creators. Ain't nobody liking my stuff. I ain't got but 20 views. All that complaining. Until you understand and know that you're following a principle law, you won't think about the things that you see with your natural eye. Baby, my TikTok views the same for everybody. I don't care about that. I'm following a principle law. And I know when I show up and follow the principal law, I will reap a harvest. It is a predictive result. This is why I show up. This is why you show up to work, because you know you're going to get your check. You expecting your check, right? Come on now, come in below. Aren't you expecting to get paid? If you don't get your check on Friday, what you going to do? You didn't work 40 hours and they say, oh, I'm sorry. You know this happens, right? Something happened and there's a mix up on the check, or they short your check $100, $200, and they talking about we'll give it to you next week. You gonna go in there and act a fool about your check because you're expecting it. I sowed the damn seeds. Where is my harvest? You're expecting it. You ain't gonna go in there. Oh, really? Okay. Well, you know, I'm gonna pray that you give it to me. No, that ain't what you gonna do. You may go to jail. You be like, hey, call such and such. Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you my debit card. These people won't give me my money. I'm gonna go to jail. I need you to bail me out. That's the type of time you're gonna be on. But when you're operating principle, kingdom law, kingdom structure, hello, I ain't got to scream. I ain't got to shout. I ain't got to beg. I ain't got to pray and that. God, do you see what I'm doing? Oh, Lord, please. You don't have to, okay, pray and beg for increase when your discipline demands it. Discipline demands respect of time. Hello? And success loves discipline. So I'm going to tell y'all some personal story. I could have been got some damn weight loss shots, Wegovy, Munja, all the things. That could have been it. But that doesn't teach you how to be disciplined. Okay, I'm taking a quick shot and get it off for me. Yes. That's not going to stop me from being disciplined. Okay, now I want some sweet. I'm going to go get some sweet. Now I want some chicken. I'm going to get some chicken. Oh, I'm frustrated. I'm going to go eat something. No. I'm going to be disciplined and get it off. If it takes long or short, I'm being disciplined. I'm following a principle. Hello? Discipline. Success loves discipline. Matter of fact, I'm going to share this with y'all. This is my kingdom law we dropped in my Kingdom Code community yesterday. If y'all not a part of the Kingdom Code community, make sure you join my Kingdom Code community. Link tree in bio. It's only $5 a month if you want to join the Kingdom Code community. To learn these principle laws, baby, you got to stand on these laws. Listen, if I had these principle laws, baby, I wouldn't know. Listen, I know I wouldn't be this far. I know it. Because I deal with spiritual warfare like anybody else. Just the man. The intrusive thought. You ain't good enough. You this, you that, you this. All the thoughts that we get. Y'all know the thoughts that we get that keep us from going to be our best self. I get them. Just like anybody else. Right? But I understand principles. I'm going to stand on the principle every time. I'm going to say, okay, what law do I need to be standing on? What do I need to be speaking out of my mouth over this situation? Because I have power in my tongue. Thank you, Lord. You gave me power in my tongue. My words have power. Yes. Thank you. Hello, power. Oh, y'all ready? This is a good one too. This is good. So the Kingdom Code for this week is the law of discipline. Understanding the law. The law of discipline states, y'all ready? Long-term reward is only accessible through short-term obedience. It don't take long for you to hit your goals. It don't take long. Been there, did it, got it back with it. It don't take long to hit your goals. Okay. Discipline is what allows a vision to manifest. It's not emotion-based, it's decision-based. When you apply consistently, it becomes the master key that unlocks every other law. You cannot harvest without discipline. You cannot multiply without discipline. You cannot sustain wealth, peace, or alignment without discipline. It is the bridge between what you believe and what you actually become. Discipline is not punishment, it's alignment. If you can conquer your cravings, your excuses, your I'll do it tomorrow, you'll unlock a level of harvest that hustle can't touch. Baby, it don't even cost no money. It don't even cost no money. Hello? Here goes some activation steps for my people. Pick your discipline. Choose one area this week to be Lester. Hello? To be laser focused, etc. Food, finances, content. Been working on it now. Business, create a boundary. What's wrong, baby? Where you at? Talking to my cat. Create a boundary. What are you saying no to this week in order to stay aligned? Bad foods that don't serve me. Hello? No. Because I have a choice on what I put in my body. They don't have to, I'm busy, I'm just working, let me just eat whatever. No. Hell no. Okay. What story have I been telling myself about why I can't stay consistent? The kids, the husband, the work, this, life, all of the things. What does my next level require me to become more disciplined in immediately? Hello, am I ruled by my emotions or my decisions? Reminder, you can't build a kingdom on convenience. You won't multiply under messy habits. You don't unlock abundance without alignment. Discipline is the law that preserves the harvest. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here, girl. Come here. Come here, Paul. No, mommy. Come here. Say hey. Hey. Hey, mama. What are you doing? Say discipline. Success loves discipline. Success loves discipline. She's such a sweetie. Anyway. Okay. You can't build a kingdom on convenience. You won't multiply under messy habits. You don't unlock abundance without alignment. Discipline is the harvest that preserves the harvest. People don't want to be disciplined. That's what it takes. That is what it takes, right? You have to be disciplined. You have to be consistent. You got to be willing to do the work. Listen, sometimes you got to do things broke. You got to do it scared. You got to do it blind, not knowing. And I've been through all of these things. I've done them all. Okay. When I started my first business over 13 years ago, I was broke. I did it broke. I was a negative $249 the day I opened my doors to my business. Well, it was over the phone. But anyway, a negative $249. It would have taken me 3 days to work myself out of the negative because I was only making $17 an hour. So it would have took me 3 days, just to get out of the red. Hello? My first day in business, I made $2,000. My first day in business, I made $2,000. My first full week, $4,000. The next week, $8,000 because I had something to sell, for sale, of service, something to offer to a business. Because I am the money. I didn't know that then. I know it now. I am the money. When I show up, the money shows up. This is what you guys are failing to realize. Once you show up, the money will show up. Hello? And you listen, you got to do everything you don't feel like doing to get everything you ever wanted. It is what it is. You cannot go talk to one successful person and they tell you they didn't make sacrifices. Everybody has to make sacrifice to get them where they want to be in life. People that don't make sacrifices, they struggle. And it is what it is, baby. First, matter of fact, listen. Look back at your family tree. What is auntie doing? What is mama doing? What is daddy doing? What are they doing? And if you don't switch it up, you can be just like them. When my daddy retired from his job and went back, I was like, oh my gosh, that could be me. No. I can't let that happen. You see what I'm saying? So no matter if I'm scared, I do a lot of stuff unsure. Okay? When I created my DNA curriculum, baby, I didn't understand. I'm like, what is going on here? I had to do a lot of stuff. Baby, I had to do a lot of stuff. And I'm like, I don't understand this, okay? But I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, because God gave me instructions, downloads, baby, and I don't play. Okay, listen. God did me a different type of way. I'm just saying. I do not play. When God tell me move, I move. It's just what it is. I've been there, done that, and I don't play. Because I know this ain't about me. You think this world is about you, that you can eat, drink, be merry, and have all the cars and all the watches and all the purses and all the things in the world? Baby, this ain't why you here. You are here to be helpers towards one another. That's why we are here. And how you gonna help somebody with no resources? How you gonna help somebody and you ain't helped yourself? How you gonna help somebody if you ain't got no money? How can you help poor people? By not being poor. That's how you help poor people, by not being poor. You gotta make sure you're not poor so you can reach back and pull somebody with you. Why aren't you trying to get to your next level? How do you get to your next level? By saying yes. How do you overcome fear? With action. Getting out of your feelings, baby. Ain't nobody thinking about what you think about. You don't want to think about it. You can literally trick your own self out your spot because you thinking about what you try to think about what other people thinking about. It don't matter what other people thinking about, baby. You are a person of value. You know you're bringing something to the marketplace that people need. You're here for impact. You're deciding to use your gifts and not bury them because your gifts will make room for you with an S. Hello, gifts that you haven't even uncovered yet, that you don't even know that you gifts with an S. So if you're operating in your gifts, it will make room for you, baby. I don't care if you dancing, singing, doing hair. My sister-in-law here in North Carolina, she dances, right? And she's at all type of events. And she get paid well. Because your gifts will make room for you. You got to stop downplaying your gifts. I cook, but a lot of people cook. They don't cook like you. They don't sound like you. They ain't got the same throat chakra as you. Like, it don't matter if a million doing it to your left and a million doing it to your right. You were uniquely created. You have gifts that you are only uniquely qualified to share with the world. Okay? You got to stop operating in fear, baby, and you got to say yes to something. Go to my testimonials. Go listen to them. They're there. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get an ad. The only way you don't get it is if you don't want it. That's it. But I'm going to continue to come on here and use my platform to try to help my people. That is what I have been doing since I have been online for the past 8 years. Okay? Been helping my people. Okay? When I started working for myself, I was making $1,000, $2,000 a day sometimes. Baby, I had made it. So I thought, I'm good. I'm making money. I'm good right now. Something was missing. What's missing? Helping people. Okay, you make $1,000 a day. Okay, great for you. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-whoop-de, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-whoop-de, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. You like, you make $1,000 a day. What about people? So what did I do? I came from that. Took a pay cut so I can help other people make $1,000 a day too. It's a known fact, y'all. Baby, I got receipts. Baby, come on.
I got to calm down because I said I wasn't gonna cry. I said I wasn't gonna cry, but I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys about this awesome opportunity I've been in online marketing for over 2 years. I've never had $1,000 day. I met Portia. I've been following her since NCA. I followed her with my econ. I followed her with just everything she do. I'm sitting there watching her. I'm sure she don't understand or don't think that people are looking, but I was the one that was looking. When she came with this opportunity, I hopped on it. And I said I wasn't going to cry. But Friday, I hit my $1,000 day. And it was all because of what she taught me.
If I would have stayed where I was, I wouldn't been able to help nobody else make no money. It just been my own belly. Me. I made it. And look, I was so much younger back then, baby. You talking about stunting, baby? Yeah, stunting. Yeah. Studying, yeah, I'm that one. that's the type of energy I was on. You know what I'm saying? I was young, baby. I was young. Came from nothing. You already know how we do when we, baby. That was me. That was, but baby, there was something missing. I ain't know for how can you be successful, but you can't reach back and pull other people with you. I'm about impact.
No, for real, Portia, I really appreciate it, girl, because, I mean, last year I was in a really bad place. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on. Like, so even put on this opportunity to invest in myself and spend $50 funky dollars to look at. $50, yes, didn't know if I had the money to spend it, didn't know if I was gonna get any of it back. Like, this is a live testimony of investing in yourself, not knowing where to get the money from, finding the money, and buying a house. Like, I went from selling bags to buying a house. Oh my God, Portia, thank you. I'm about to cry, but I love it. And I appreciate you so much, because without you, none of this would have been possible.
Just saying. It's impossible. Why? Because that's where my intentions are. Where focus goes, energy flows. That's where my intentions are. My intentions are to help people. That's my intentions. Period. So that's why it's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. But you're going to have to work for it, baby, because through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. You can't skip it. I couldn't skip the work. I can't skip the work. Nobody can skip the work, baby. You have to be willing to put in the work. But you got to say yes. You got to get out of that fear first. Or what if don't nobody call me? What if I don't make no money? What if, baby, I don't. You sow your seeds, you reap your harvest. Point blank, end of period. Ain't nobody, not one farmer that they trying to get us to go and work for, plant a seed and pray and ask God, please, Lord, please let it harvest. Please let these tomatoes come out the ground. No one does that because it's a predictive result. When you go in there and cook your food, you don't say, oh, Lord God, please let this cake rise. Please let this food be done. Like, you know, it's on a working stove. So you know it works. You know it's going to cook. And you know your cake going to rise. You know that. You need to understand that works in life, period. You putting limitations on it just because you want to limit it to cooking, limit it to I work my 40 hours, they better run me my check. Income tax come, they better run me my check. I better, like, people be demanding, they command. They better have my money. They better run me what's mine. That's how people talk. Right? I talk like that too. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do according to the law. So vibration is due. Release vibration onto me now. What the heck? Like, because I know I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. According to the law, I'm always expecting. Oh, wait a minute. What can I find this at? Oh my gosh, let me see. Anyway, I'm gonna probably put it up next time. Dang, it was so good too. Y'all know I love to do some research. I love to find out some new things, baby. Anyway, I'm gonna find it. I hope I ain't deleted. I'm gonna find it. And then next time I go live, I'm gonna share it with y'all. Anyway, at the end of the day, guys, I'm here to help you guys, or just to lay a, plant a seed so you can understand what's out here, right? When you get certified, y'all can't see my screen on here. Oh, see, that's one of my students right there. Let me answer for your biz right quick. What up, yo? Hey, girl. Good. What's going on? Okay, period. Look at you, girl. Fruits of your labor. What's today? You going to your location tomorrow, right? Oh, wait a minute, Yolanda. Okay. Well, I'm actually on the live right now. I just I just wanted to pick up, make sure everything was okay. Okay. All right, please. All right. Yo, Biz. That was Yolanda. Yo, Biz. Why did it do that? It felt like, when did my phone start doing it? Recording the calls. When did it start doing it? It's weird. Anyway, that was one of my students. Yo, Biz, baby. Yo, Biz, what I was telling y'all about, baby. She is working. Okay. She's running her business. She couldn't be like, you know what? I done made $1,500. I done made whatever amount I think she made a little bit over 3,000 so far. But she can't be like, oh, I'm cool now. I done made the money. I done made it. No. Baby, you have to keep working, right? If you want to go fast, you go by yourself. You want to go further, you bring people with you. So as a specimen collector, guys, when you get certified, your certification is valid in all 50 states for 5 years. You don't have to renew it, but every 5 years, right? We're getting 125 plus per collection for DOT, right? Non-DOT, 55 to 85. Well, my student, Linda, she charges $100 for non-DOT. It's your business. You can charge whatever you want to charge. It's your business. Yours. This is yours. It's your business. You can charge what you want to charge. Okay? You can do this as a mobile business. You're going to go to the employer's location, to do the collections. You do not need a physical location. Guys, it's a no-brainer. So that means what? You keeping your overhead low. All your supplies, the lab is going to send you the supplies. You ain't got to worry about buying no supplies. The lab is going to send you the supplies. So when you get certified, you can expand your operations if you choose to. Nothing is stopping you from expanding. Okay? If you're doing 3 tests a day, Monday through Friday, that's 6,500. 3 tests per day. Is that 12? 15? Times 15, 18. Okay, that's right. Times 4. That's $7,500 per month. You're doing 3 tests per day at $125, Monday through Friday. $7,500 per month. And that's not even counting after hours, post accidents. That happens all the time, right? Here go one of my students. She did a post accident. Let me let y'all see what I'm talking about. Y'all get out y'all feelings about, well, if something happened with a big company, why would they call me? Because you available.
They call you. What did they say?
Because you available.
They call you. What did they say?
Get the hospital to do.
Get your money. Listen. I'm gonna send you a breakdown. But when you get there, you need to make, because you had to send her the invoice for the first one. So when you get there, just make sure you get all your. You know invoice needed, but I'll send you this breakdown.
Period.
You never know. I send you this breakdown, but you go ahead and get your money for the first one, $1,160. Period. And then you're doing one more. You gotta pay for your travel. So only thing we'll need to adjust is just for non-DOT, but this is a part of the pilot crash, right? Okay, baby, no. Give them a little discount because you did the first one for them, but this one, you give them a little slight discount. Like, look, Just look at that. They are business that we talk about. And do they want the other two? Where they still waiting on the other people to come? I mean, good job, Chrissy, man. You have to make about 3 G's today. So 1,160 plus 250, $1,410. Period. That's it, Chrissy. You done ran up a bag before 9 a.m., baby.
Before 9 a.m., baby. Come on, man.
So proud of you, man.
She ended up making over $1,800. Why? Because she's certified, because she's available. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for people that are available. You have to understand that 9 times out of 10, these businesses that you talk to are out of compliance. They're not in compliance. Matter of fact, and I keep telling y'all this, and I seen an example the other day, but I'm going to tell you. They need all boots on the ground. Okay, they at a construction site, they got deadlines, they got to meet, they got projects, they got to complete. They get a notification saying, hey, we need Tom, Jerry, Mike, Harry, Jerry, whoever in Tom. They need to go. They need to go get a test right now. They're not sending them. It's not happening. They're not going to do it because they need boots on the ground. That's not going to happen. When me and my husband first started our trucking company, he was the only one driving. I get a notification he had to go get a random test. That didn't happen because we only one person. We got stuff we got to pull out. We got stuff. We can't do that. It happens. I seen on TikTok a lady, she's a CNA. She said she had 40 patients. 40 patients. She was only one person. They gave her 40. Did I say that video or did I like it? Let me see. 40 patients to her one. She one person. Now, if they would have got a notification that she needs to go take a test, you think they was going to send her off? No. Yeah, and here we go again, she says. 40 patients and just me. One CNA. Call lights going on crazy. Got like 20 to change in 4 get-ups. This is insane and frustrating. Third shift is not easy at all. These businesses that you talk to, they're out of compliance. They're out of compliance. And anybody, any company, medical field, baby, they're not getting hit with no little traffic ticket. $50,000 per violation. Anything medical, period. $50,000. So you showing up to make sure that this lady can stay on the floor, that's what they need. Because they ain't trying to get no auditing and they get that, that auditor say, I need a screenshot. I need to see that screen. I need to see that portal. Because they see that portal, they get to count them up. You got 12 people that haven't gotten a test. They ain't with for they random. Oh no. $50,000. They're not playing. So you have to understand who you are in this industry, right? You have to understand who you are in this industry and why you're needed in this space. It's not oversaturated. The only thing oversaturated out here is them degrees. That's the only thing oversaturated is them degrees. That's it. Because people fighting over the same job. Matter of fact, let's get back to what we was. Ain't no jobs out here. They fighting over the same jobs. Coming in. Hey, y'all biz.
Groceries out of control. Gas.
Yeah,
Don't even ask. The average person is drowning just trying to afford the basics.
Listen.
This isn't just inflation, it's insanity. So the question is, how are we supposed to keep up? Stick around, because this story isn't just about numbers. It's about real lives. And if this hits close to home, you're not alone.
I apologize if I cough. I shouldn't be complaining because I have
Y'all
a
can do
job
this one.
that pays me well and has great benefits. But you know, when you work in a job and you're not passionate about it, you just want to find something that you are passionate about. It's countless jobs, and this job market right now is just abysmal. And I have been invited to first round interviews, done really well, and then I get the dreaded email. While your experience is impressive and we really enjoyed interviewing you, we just looked at another candidate. And I just received one of those today for an interview that I thought I was a shoo-in for. it went great, and received a rejection email today, and I cried the whole way home. What went wrong? Tell me what.
She want to know what she's doing wrong. Keep trying to work for these people. That's what she's doing wrong. That's what everybody is doing wrong. 300 job applications. I'm cool on that. People are not realizing that it's time to cut out the middleman. Like, you're going to literally go into debt and allow yourself to be on the street because you're waiting on somebody to say, you know what? We think you're special. We think you're special. So you know what we're going to do for you? We're going to give you a job so you can take care of your family this month or until we get tired of you. Is that the type of control you want dangling over your head? You really want to put everything into one person? To a corporation and say, you know what, we don't need you no more. We good. You know what? AI took over your job. We passed your stuff down to AI. Is that what you want? Is that what's going on here? Because this is what's happening. Are y'all on the same thing that people talk about? Well, this is America. Everybody's struggling. That's a lie. Everybody's not struggling. I'm not struggling. Thank you. I'm not struggling. That's a lie. So please don't get off into the corner with these people and think it's okay to struggle when you don't have to, because that's not true. Because, baby, what we gonna do? Oh, well, everybody's struggling. I guess we just be complacent and let whatever gonna happen, happen. No, ma'am. No, sir. No. No, ma'am. My gifts will make room for me. Period. And they will make room for you. But you got to get to moving. To discover your passion, your purpose, whatever, you got to move. I've had 70 jobs, baby. I've done all the job hopping I could do. I've tried and done it all. It was not meant for me to work for other people. So that's why I would always jump. Boom, boom, hop, 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 hop. Hopping like a bunny. It wasn't meant for me to work for nobody. You see what I'm saying? And maybe it's not meant for you to work for anybody either, especially if you work in a job robbing Peter to pay Paul. If you robbing Peter to pay Paul, baby, it's not meant for you to work a job. If you always getting fired, it's not meant. It's not, baby, it's just let it go. It's okay. I know you had something in your mind of how you wanted it, but baby, it don't work out. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know I would be doing this. I didn't know I would be doing it. You know what I'm saying? I found my passion though. I'm working in my passion. Every man would love to enjoy the work that they do. I absolutely love what I do. And it took many movements to get me here. I couldn't get here with fear. Matter of fact, it didn't even make sense to me to leave what I was doing. It didn't make sense to me. I'm like, why am I not happy? I made it, right? Ain't that what, everybody wants to do? Make money and like, that's what, no. Right? I took a pay cut, but I got it back. You know what I'm saying? I still had to learn it. I couldn't skip it. I had to be disciplined. I had to be faithful. I had to be obedient. I had to do a lot of the things. I had to go back and forth with myself like, girl, this don't make no sense. Are you serious? Even when I told my husband, I was like, I don't think I want to do my business anymore. He was like, for real? What you going to do? I said, I don't know. I didn't know because I knew I wasn't going to go work for nobody else. I truly did not know. I didn't. And when I started working online, I did not know what I was doing. I did not know what I was doing. I just seen what everybody else was doing and I did that. I'm like, okay. And 2 weeks in, I was like, oh, I get it. I understand what I'm doing now. You see what I'm saying? And what did I do? I was able to learn and show others. Okay, Portia, I went from $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day sometimes to $1,200 in a week, right? But I was excited. And it wasn't about the money for me. It was about the money that other people could make. And they didn't have to have a business degree. They didn't have to have a business license. They didn't have to have an LLC. They didn't have to have a building. They didn't have to have a college degree. Hell, they didn't even have to have a high school diploma. They was able to make that type of money from their phone. Like, wow. That was incredible to me. But I'm going to tell you what has not changed since the 8 years I've been online. People that procrastinate, people that are still fearful, people that, hey, white tea, think everything is a scam. Like, bro, no, like they think everything is a scam. First of all, their nervous system is messed up. They think everything is a scam. You cannot be successful. That's a scam. You cannot be successful. It's impossible. No, you don't look like the type that should be successful. No, we don't make that type of money. We go work for other people and we make about $400 to $500 a week or whatever it is that people make a week. I don't know. When I left corporate America, well, I was getting commission, so I was making about $1,100, $1,300 a week with commission when I left corporate America. But that's sales. Everybody don't do sales. You know what I'm saying? And it took me 11 months to start hitting commission. They only kept me around because I had a good attitude. I've always been positive. So they only kept me around because at first I was just getting my little salary. You know, they would fire people that didn't hit commission. They kept me around because I had a great attitude. Really, they ain't know why they was keeping me around. They was keeping me around so I can learn the ropes. God is good. Because what did I do? When they pissed me off, telling me that I can't take care of my sick child with the flu, I said, y'all got me messed up. The same thing I'm doing for you, I can do for me. Why? Because I'm the one on the phone making the money, baby. They're giving me their credit card information. I'm using my skills to help your company make money. So if I can do it for you, I'm going to do it for me. And that's what I did. So that's why they didn't even understand why they was keeping me around, baby. It's for me to take the blind, piss me off, and let me take these blinders off. Because y'all got me messed up, think I ain't taking care of mine. Taking care of mine. And I did. They want me to come back next day. I came back the next week. Came back in 7 days, whatever. Baby, y'all got me messed up. I know who I am. Even when I didn't know who I was, I knew who I was. So, me know who I am. They don't have to tell me nothing. I'm unmovable and unshakable. I just know it's a knowing. That's my superpower. It is a knowing. I'm unmovable and I'm unshakable. So if you hang around me, you ain't gonna have no choice. If you in a mastermind with me, you ain't gonna have no choice. But if you connected to me, you ain't gonna have. Let me let y'all hear another testimony. I'm just saying. I be having a little imposter syndrome sometimes, but sometimes I just can't deny I'm that girl. I'm that girl. I'm just her. I'm really her. I'm really that girl for real. For real. I'm really that girl for real.
It just changed me.
I'm really that girl for real.
I would have never made all of this possible. You just set a spark in me.
I'm really that girl. Like,
what has it been 28 days and I got a freaking office? I got all these things going on. Baby, I started listening to them kingdom principles. I said, man, kingdom principles changed my life. I joined the Wake Up and Win.
Yeah,
I was listening to you with the kingdom principles. Kept you online. And then I was like, I joined the Wake Up and man, I mixed some kingdom principles with that Wake Up and Win. And it was like, boom. It was like a magic combustion, baby. I said, shit.
Listen.
Really just
join my Kingdom Code community. If you're not in my Kingdom Code community, join Kingdom Code community. It's only $5 per month. Hello. Be successful in business, life, relationships with using kingdom principles. The law. God's law, not man's law. God's law. First of all, let me say this. I'm not religious. I'm not. I'm spiritual. I am spiritual. I understand principle law. I understand kingdom law. So Kingdom Code University is not a church. It's not anywhere to get you saved. It's to help you to take them blinders off And now you're aware of who you are and whose you are and what exactly God put here for us, which is the kingdom principles, the kingdom system that anybody can use. It don't matter who you are, who you think you are, what you don't think you is. It don't matter, saved or not, gifted or it don't matter. Nothing moves principle except for principle. Performance don't move principle. Only thing that moves principle is principle. I keep telling y'all, you got low down, dirty jive turkeys out here. And people call them blessed. No, they just participating in the promise because they're following a principle. How is this low down, dirty person blessed? Why are they participating in the principle? Because the system is incorruptible. It doesn't have emotions. God is not a God of emotion. If God was a God of emotion, none of us would be here. We wouldn't be here. No, we would not be here. I'll put your head is what all us would be. I'm just saying, God is not a God of emotion. God is a God of order, systems, principles. It don't matter who you are, what you think you is, and what you then condemned yourself to be. It ain't about praying on your face 7 hours a day. Fasting 40 days and 40 nights. Those things help with your personal goals, whatever you got going on. But when it comes to the system, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Your performance ain't gonna move principles. So when I say I stand on principle, I stand on principle. So if I'm lacking in an area or I see I'm not growing in an area, that's on me because I'm not following principle. I made a lot of money, lost it all because I wasn't following principle. I wasn't being a good steward over my money. So therefore it grew wings and it flew away, right? I'm a good steward over my money now because I follow the law. Stewardship. And that can be anything. It ain't got money, relationships, resources, your gifts, businesses, your weight, your relationship, your health, whatever you mismanage, you lose, baby. You see what I'm saying? So it's the principle law that I follow every day. I'm standing on some laws, trust and believe. Right? And the law that I'm standing on deeply right now is the law of discipline. Me and my husband just talking, listen, we be working like a mug. We be working. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of things that, God has given me these different ideas and things like that. And I've sown my seeds. You know what I'm saying? I'm constantly sowing seeds to reap the harvest. It's right there. But it's not the time to get weary. You know what I'm saying? Or turn up. Like I could use a real long vacation right now, which in December we take a 30-day vacation. So our vacation is coming up. But the flesh, the old Portia, swiper no swipey, I want to turn up. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm ready to say, I'm ready. Listen, the old Portia wants to say, I'm ready to turn up. Like I'm swiper no swiping. That's what I'm ready to do. It ain't the time. It's not the time. I gotta finish what I started and play full out because I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do according to the law, and I'm not gonna mess it up. I'm not gonna mess it up. You see what I'm saying? I am standing. The law of discipline is what I'm standing on, and I have to. God gave me dominion over my own circumstances. God gave you dominion over your own circumstances. You have dominion over your own circumstances, your own life, your own skills, your own gifts, your business. Yours. I thank God for that. Don't that make you feel powerful already, knowing that you have dominion, power, and authority over your own life, gifts, skills, like, baby, only you. Nobody can come and stir up and mess anything up for you. That's power in it, man. Yeah, you don't see how good God is from that and that alone. Baby, when I found that out, I was like, okay. I was like, what? Thank you, Lord. God gave me the power to obtain wealth. What? Thank you. God, let my gifts will make room for me. Thank you. God gave me a powerful tongue. My words hold power. My tongue. And how are you using your tongue? When you know it speak blessings or cursing. How are you using your tongue on the day? FB, IG, YT, TikTok? How you using your tongue? Your throat chakra, yours. You are one powerful person that you can literally speak something into existence. Whether you know it or not, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Whether you know it or not, did I know? Ignorance of the law is no excuse. You got dominion, power in your tongue, kingdom systems, and gifts that make room for you. Could you not be where you want to be in life? I know life be lifing, but them principles still gonna stay the same. People gonna have delays and setbacks and things like that, baby. You can fall, but just get back up. You can give out, but don't give up. And it's not hard. It's here to stretch you. Because I don't know what type of visions you have or what you write down. But if you're trying to be anybody that creates impact, if you want all this money, baby, you're going to have some discipline. You're going to need some discipline, period. You got to, through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. It's just like giving a 10-year-old a car. What the hell are they going to do with it? Wreck it? You can't give a baby solid food. They're going to choke it to death. You got to come out here and prepare yourself, baby, and get ready. Yeah, you got to go through the fire, just like everybody. It's hard, it's hot. But, baby, it refines you. You got to go through it. It ain't going to kill you, but it ain't going to be comfortable. But you got to ask yourself now, am I comfortable? Ask yourself, am I where I want to be in life? Okay. And then ask yourself, am I comfortable? That's the problem. If you're comfortable, you will not see growth. When you're uncomfortable, that's when you see growth. So listen, every day, do something consistently or for 10 minutes a day. They say small compound things make a big mighty punch. What I'm trying to say? Just focus on it 10 minutes per day. Compound interest, what they call it? You'll get exactly where you're trying to be. But baby, don't give up. Don't let the intrusive thoughts trick you out your spot, because I just told you how powerful you are, right? You're powerful. Do we all agree? Would you agree that you are powerful? Comment below. Would you agree that you are powerful? Comment below. Do you understand and know that you are powerful? Thank you. I'm like, you can't say that you come from God and trying to say that you are a powerless being. You're probably choosing not to use your power. Okay. Do you understand that your gifts will make room for you? That your gifts will make room for you. Comment below. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We got to get some understanding. It's important that you know who you are and who you are, baby. And I'm here to tell you today that you are gifted and your gifts will make room for you. That you are powerful because God made you powerful. You came from a creator. God, you came from God. You don't think you're powerful. If you got a whole tongue and speak blessings and cursing, baby, you need to be speaking what everything you can speak that benefits you. What are we doing? I'm protected, I'm health, I'm wealth, I'm abundance, I'm money, and I always make it. Nothing else matters. When I'm a true thoughts, I'm protected, I'm health, I'm wealth, I'm abundance, I'm money, and I always make it. Thank you, yo, biz. I'm abundance. My husband asked me the other day, what you think about it? Because I was in a kind of deep stare. It was intrusive thoughts in my head. He said, what you think about it? I said, it don't matter. I'm protected, I'm health, I'm wealth, I'm abundance, I'm money, and I always make it. Them thoughts don't matter. Because first of all, I've been working too damn hard. Hello? That's the more I could be pulling out. First of all, I've been working too hard to chicken out and get worried now. And get caught off into what's going on out here in this world. Because I have dominion. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time. I've been working too hard. I did it blind. I did it not understanding. I cried. I went through all the feels and the emotions. But I still showed up. I still decided to be light. Even sometimes when you're in a dark place, baby, you gotta be light. Because I've had to be light in a dark place. Matter of fact, that's how I started my drop shipping group. I was in a dark place. My life coach always told me, Portia, when you're feeling down, help somebody else. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. That's how I started working online and left my business. I was in a dark place. Because I didn't know what I wanted to do anymore and where I wanted to be. I was not who I was going to be yet. I'm still not who I'm going to be yet. And you are not who you are going to be yet. But baby, you got to find her. You got to find him. And the only way you're going to find him, the only way you're going to find her, the only way you're going to touch into that joy and that happy place that you're searching for, that you want, you got to move now, ASAP. You cannot continue to do the same thing and expect different results, because I keep telling you, somebody is waiting on your yes to help get them to the next level. Your yes. No matter what you think about yourself, they're waiting on your yes. No matter what you think about yourself, you are not who you're going to be yet. And then is that you know, if you didn't know, and you should know now, that you have power in your words to, baby, get yourself ready and prepared for where you want to be in life. What is your spirit calling out for? Expansion? Growth? Well, we can't skip any steps. We can't, no matter if you think you're special or not, there's a principle. No matter how special you is. There's a principle here that we have to follow. And if you follow the principle, you'll participate in the promise. You ain't even got to say, God, do you see what I'm doing? God, do you see what I'm? It's principle. It's spiritual. It already knows. It knows exactly what to do with your seed. It knows exactly what to do with your seeds. It knows exactly what to do with your obedience. It knows exactly what to do with your faith. It knows exactly what to do and what to give you in return, what to harvest you. Baby, it knows. It just knows. You know how they say, a mother knows. It just knows. But you ain't going to experience it until you start intentionally experiencing it. With intention, you have to intentionally do it. Not, oh, I'm scared. Like, oh, where can you get? Where can you go being fearful? Nowhere. It ain't going to kill you to be courageous. It won't kill you to learn something new. Try to at least. Become a part. It won't kill you to be a person of value. That's when the bag chases you down, when you become a person of value. People that chase success are left screwed all the time. Man, I've been on this job 30 years, man. I've been doing this job 30 years. Then they replace you with AI. But what am I supposed to do now? I'm 65. What I'm supposed to do now? I'm supposed to start over from here. I'm 65. All I know how to do is what I've been doing for them for the past 30 years. I don't know how to do nothing else. Because you chase success instead of being a person of value. I know how to do a lot of stuff, and I will continue to learn how to do stuff, baby. Always, I don't care. I'm always learning. I'm a student always. I'm always learning. I'm always creative, baby. There's a lot of stuff I know how to do, and I've taught people how to do the same. A person of value. Hello. Matter of fact, if you are, let me put my plug in. If you are can y'all see this over here on? If you guys are a collector, DLT, non-DLT collector, go ahead and grab my collector's field guide, my collector's compliance field guide. It's available on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon. See, I learned how to do this, put books on Amazon, back in March of last year. Guess what? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put it on me. Because I'm always learning something. People don't be wanting, no. Everybody that want to teach you something want money. What makes you think somebody supposed to teach you anything for free? Let's start there. What makes you think anybody supposed to teach you anything for free? Hold your hand. Everything they went to go learn to do, you want them to give it to you for free. Did you get your degree for free? Was there a charge for your degree? Was there a charge? It was definitely a charge. Don't let these people gaslight you into giving up all your information for free. They go pay for everything else. They brag about everything else. They spend a lot of money for. Baby, the people want you to know how much money they spend. This jacket got $300. This chains, these shoes got $1,500. I seen somebody post a Louis Vuitton fan. They made sure they put their price and let people know they paid $7,500 for people, because that's what people bask in. What they pay for something. So they can pay for that, they're gonna pay for your knowledge. Point blank in it, because God said my gifts will make room for me. So I ain't got to get nobody nothing free. I do come on here and get free gems all the time. But for anybody to expect that you're supposed to get them something free, baby, that ain't your target audience. I give enough. Hello. They want you to give something free? Like, no. They want you on the phone? No. Been there, done that? No. No. Charge what you charge. Because they're gonna get it they ain't finna get it nowhere else. If everything was free on YouTube, then we'll have more successful people in this world. If everything was just free, you can't try me to something. I get on YouTube. Then why you ain't made it yet, then, ma'am, sir? Why haven't you made it yet? Why are you looking for your car? If it's free information that you can get on YouTube, why you ain't did nothing with it yet? Why you ain't did nothing? Why haven't you created anything yet? Why aren't you a person of value yet? Exactly. Y'all stop following me, people. Y'all stop. Don't let it come out your mouth, please. Please don't let it come out your mouth. I won't help, but everybody want to charge $1,000. Oh, well. That's what they charge. That's what they charge. What make you think they supposed to go in the gutter and stay up all nights and the days and researching and learning how to do something to turn around and give it to you free, and you won't even give them a testimonial? Don't even want nobody to know who they is. It's a lot of people out here don't want nobody to know who I am. I done helped so many damn people. Let's talk about in drug testing. Just with this, I got people out there got locations, mad busy. I don't even know that they got a location or nothing until they need help. Then they come to me. I'm like, oh, I ain't even know. They want to keep you a secret, but want everything for free. No. But they want to keep you a secret. No. That's why when I have my one-on-ones with my people and they want to be instructors, I keep it real. I say, listen, you're going to give the people what they need, help them where you need to help them at, but don't let people use you, because they will use you. I learned from Ashley Ann, baby, they come in your inbox and they keep coming in your inbox. They want something, baby. Ask for your testimony, because you watching me for a reason. Matter of fact, I just had one of my old mentees from my drop shipping group. He messaged me. I ain't talked to him in so long, but he messaged me. He was like, Portia, I need a vendor for this. It's a lot of people selling it, but they won't give me the information for it. You know, I went to China. I went to China to get all the resources. So he came to me. Let me see if I can find him. Did I say that video? Damn, I don't even know his name. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I hadn't talked to him in so long. But he know I'm the plug. He knew what to come to. Because I'm a person of value. I'm like, cool, I'll give it to you. Or give me a testimonial. Like, drop me a testimonial. Hello. Let me see if I say this on my phone. Because where is it? How long ago was this? It's probably been a minute. Let me see if I can find. Oh, that's April. Hold on. I need to post this. I got so many testimonials, man, I ain't posted. I got so many testimonials I haven't posted. Like, so many. Anyway, people want to keep you a secret. They don't want people to know who you are. They don't want people to know. They don't want people to know you. But this is what y'all have to realize. This ain't my first rodeo. I've been helping people for a long time. And sometimes you get into spaces where you help people that don't really like you. If they liked you at first, but then they start viewing you as competition. It happens. I've been through that too. They view you as competition. It happens. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people that you may help that secretly compete with you because they feel like, well, if I'm learning it from you, then they'll feel like, why are they going through me? Baby, your vibe bring your tribe. What that look like me decided not to train others because I'm scared they're going to be my competition. That don't even make no sense. That makes no sense. Your vibe bring your tribe. Where is this guy? I know I saved it. Let me see if I can find it on my phone. Let me see if I saved it. And which phone did I save it to? I hope I ain't deleted. Let me see if I can find his testimonial. Like, run me that. You want the plugs? All right, give me a test. I could have charged him for it, but I'm like, I don't get nobody here. Just give me a testimony. Just give my testimony. Are you looking? They know I'm the plug, baby. And why did I go to China? For resources? To be a person of value. Hello. Matter of fact, a young lady messaged me today. She was like, Portia, my daughter's starting a lash line. Oh, here you go. I need a lash number.
You ain't got to be on the streets doing no crazy stuff. Come on. Nico. You ain't got to be out there in the streets doing no crazy stuff. Plug in with your girl. When I say plug in, I mean that. She is the plug. So many avenues to get you paid other than the job that you're working, the 9 to 5 that you're working. So you're working a 9 to 5. She got so many ways that you can get paid and still work your 9 to 5. And when I say paid, I ain't talking. It's gonna work. All you gotta do is put the time in, and the money is gonna come, and it's gonna come fast. I was moving so much, I had to get help. And like I say, I was still working my 9 to 5, but there was so many orders. I had to go to the post office so many times, like they knew me. I walk in, I have like 20 boxes there. Hey man, what's going on? I was VIP. Whoever was in line, just move out the way because they know we're gonna be there for a minute. I got 13 addresses that this stuff is go to. And again, I put my orders in, they show up at my door. I put them in different boxes and I take them to the post office and I do what I gotta do. And when I say the money came fast, the money came fast. And there's so many different options, so many different routes, so many different ways to make money and still stay on your 9 to 5. So again, I'm gonna call it a plug. I mean, that's her name. Plug in. If you don't, then you sleep. It's either one way or the other. You're gonna get paid, or you're gonna stay on that 9 to 5 and keep, waiting on a check. Plug in.
Plug in with your girl. They call me the plug. I'm the plug. I keep trying to tell y'all. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. I'm gonna keep saying it. I do not sell courses. I create winners. Keep trying to tell y'all. Anyway, if you guys want to be a specimen collector, $400. And you want to be a specimen collector. It's $400 to be certified in both DOT and non-DOT. The mock exam does come included with that as well. I know a lot of people offer it separately. This cost. Y'all know this course goes up into the thousands of dollars, right? Have y'all checked out the prices? Anyway, if you guys want to be a trainer, okay, you want to do collections and train others, it's only $600. Payment plans are available. Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. Make a boss move today. As an instructor, you open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself as an instructor. Okay. I have multiple, listen, you need multiple streams of income, period. You need multiple streams of income. Period. That's what you need. Multiple streams. Okay. You open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself as a trainer. Listen, and I say plus. Why do I say plus? Because there's going to be other ideas, other opportunities that come your way that you're able to create within this industry. Yolanda is, let me use her for an example. Yolanda is a collector, right? A company reached out to her for her to write their program. Yolanda, where you at? Come on here, yo biz. Where you at, Yolanda? A company reached out to her to write their program, right? Their workplace program. I got to be careful with some words on here. Let me see another word I'm gonna use for that. Why do I always get something? Substance program for their company. That's an extra stream of income added on to what she does because she said, yes, where focus goes, energy flows. I keep telling you, right? Payment plans are available. Their SMUG program. Thank you. SMUG. Y'all get what we're saying? Look, TikTok AIB, baby. They is strict. Okay. So their SMUG program, right? That's extra. That's another stream of income. That's why y'all gotta tap in, baby, and teach and driving lessons. Listen, that job was holding her back. Her losing that job was the best thing that could ever happen to her. Listen, I'm not the one that you call and say, I lost my job, and don't be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you gonna find another. I'm like, yes, good. Everything is all good. That's all you make anyway. You can't make no money with the people. That's me, Yolanda. We got Yolanda. I want to know, what did I say when you told me you lost your job? What did I say when you told me you lost your job? What did I say? Good. They let the roll. Can y'all hear her good? Let me mute my stuff out. You good? Yep.
This year, so I ended up taking my mock exams on the 29th. On the 29th, and I registered my business prior to that, but I got my first job right out of my box, like a couple days later. And so I'm gonna come on camera, I'm in the kitchen. So in the interim of everything, working for a company doing safety and compliance, right? And September 9th, schedule wasn't made on it was just not still not going on phone correctly. And they were saying, we need the services. I was like, what?
Can y'all hear her? Can y'all hear her? Y'all can go to my TikTok if y'all want to hear her. I'm on TikTok. Lady Live on TikTok. LadyLiive.
You know, I would, if I either try to work a job, just but yeah. She really had a woman's people like that. She was like, okay, you'll be, what's next? So I didn't, posting my action, social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, where, and post flyer on Facebook, and someone seen it and it was like, hey, my job needs this, and so Sunday. Sorry, I was getting this phone call. I got a call on Sunday to come and do a collection on the phone Monday.
Ooh.
So yeah, my phone's getting ready. So yeah, I just.
Coach Portia's student highlight.
Never in a million years would I think I'd be in a lab coat doing what I'm doing today. I was serious about this from day one, and on day 16 I passed my mock exam. Step by step teaching with assistance along the way, I feel 100% confident walking in the room knowing I'm skilled at what I'm doing and I wasn't left hanging and just given a certificate. Big thanks to Coach Portia and what she's doing for us all as a whole. I look forward to my journey, keeping you all posted and getting to this bag. Relax and walk off like you own the building exactly the way I did. Good luck to you all.
Period. Not enough. Ooh, that's that money over there. Period. Mm. Mm. So this your second refusal. Wow. And they still had to pay you regardless. Oh, she getting on you. Listen, let me ask you this, Yolanda. When you told me that you lost your job, what did I say? What was my response? Yes, period. Period. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Ordering your steps. Okay, on YouTube, I'm sorry because they can't hear you, but on YouTube, she said when she told me that she lost, I said that's great. That's just how I am. Okay, go ahead, Yolanda. Why did I say that was good? No, they should. They hear you. No, I was talking about on YouTube. I'm on multiple. Yeah. Ooh, wait. period. And that's another thing. I'm glad you said that too, because I was talking to somebody about that today. Whenever somebody wants to do something new, start a new business, whatever, anything entrepreneurship, they run to somebody that has been working on their job for 30 plus years struggling. They're not going to tell you to be an entrepreneur. They're gonna say, but that's not even guaranteed money. Everybody can't do that, baby. You work on you've been at your job for 30 years and still struggling. There's no guarantee. No such thing as job security, guys. No such thing.
School. Here's my degree. I went to a fashion business school. I cannot even get a job that makes more than $17. I work for big brands. Like
Ooh. What? Through a text message. Mm-mm. Through a text, baby. You know they don't give a. They do not care. These jobs do not care. We'll be taking you off something to schedule. Thank you for your time. Ain't that something? You're on your way. So they mad because she was late. Period. Y'all better use chat. I'm just saying. Listen. Oh,
You're a child. Did not know how to handle myself if I'm in a different room with fluent people. And the medium size fork. I know how to use the long knife. I know how to use the short knife, the butter knife, and I know how to use the cutting knife. I know how to use all three sides of the spoon. So don't let what you see physically get you thrown off. Or get you thrown off. I went to editing classes. I don't put my elbows on the
Period. Wait, I want to hear about this stretch you told me you had just got through doing when she called. She was the one that called me when I was on. If y'all was on here, when I said my student called, it was her. Period. Y'all you better.
know, people be. But so I have been having problems with my right knee, which was one of the reasons why I wanted to I can't see my knee, but y'all see I'm saying. I injured my right knee.
She's thick, y'all.
And I didn't want to get any surgery done, so I seen this commercial on, you know, you be on scroll on TikTok or on Facebook at nighttime board. And I said, I'm like, that looks like it would be really good for my knee. They like, well, yeah, we can give you a free 30 minutes complimentary stretch session.
Yeah.
And I seen the area where it was in. You see the picture I showed you of the golf course.
Okay.
The what do you call it? Golf course? What do they call it? So it's in the area. So that's how I ended up picking that guy up over there. And so when he explained to me the amount that people pay for a steak or for a salad at that place, just imagine, you know, what a lot of people cost if they have a person that's working in the kitchen that's drinking or, you know, using smugs, and they end up damaging their stuff or, you know, in the kitchen.
Oh, it's probably very So let me ask you this, Yolanda. And I know you haven't been an entrepreneur that long, but you're in it. Do you see yourself going back to a 9 to 5? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Period. Yes. Period. She dropping gems. Quick trip. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I was in the lab, baby. Woo! Listen. Listen. I told my kids if I was 18 and 21 with the mindset that I got now, baby, ain't no way. The energy, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all young, y'all and y'all you man, stop playing. I don't think y'all understand how there is a wealth transfer. It's been one. You just got people that tap into it and people that don't. You got 18-year-olds that's making $1 million online. They're making $1 million with their business. They're lashing. I seen one girl, I think I reposted a video. She does lashes. She's a multi-millionaire doing lashes. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think y'all understand because you're putting yourself in that lack and you're saying no one can make that. You can. You can. Okay. But I will give you what you listen, because it ain't hard to make, but it's easy to lose. I'm telling y'all the truth, because I've been there, done that. I made $1 million online. I always talk about this, how I made a lot of money and went broke because I wasn't a good steward over my money. So I be telling you, it ain't hard to make. You see what I'm saying? But since I wasn't a good steward, it taking me a little bit to get back there. But I'm being a good steward on my money now, baby. To be faithful over little, rule over much. I don't care. I release all bursts around my finances. I don't waste my money. I don't do the splurge thing, baby. I am disciplined and being a good steward over what I have. Girl, you look good, girl. Principles. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't hard. And that's the thing. Even my girl Angie, she made $1 million online too. You see what I'm saying? It is not, I know a couple more people. But Tammy, another one of my friend girls, Tammy Price. Y'all probably know Tammy. But it ain't hard to make money. It's not. You see what I'm saying? But y'all gotta move while you got the energy, the youth, you feel like it, man. Stop playing. It's too many ways to make money out here. And you can constantly create on top of what you're already doing. I'm always creating. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. This book is on Amazon. I think I sold two copies now. But I don't know what happened and I hit and I get 1,000 copies sold or 2,000. Who knows? But all I know is creating and it's on there. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna always create. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna always put myself in position where a bag is gonna chase me. I will always be learning because I can be learning on somebody else's job or doing it for myself. When I was working for other people, I was tired. I didn't feel like doing nothing. Let me go home. Get them in the shower, get these children together, and lay down to get ready to go back to work and do it again. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't hard to make no money. It ain't hard to lose it either. Being a fool in your money. A fool in their money shall soon part, and my money parted from me. I was going to get $1 million house. My husband didn't want that house. He knew that didn't make no sense because it did not. It did not make no sense. You know what I'm saying, baby? Listen, I am not the same person I used to be. You got to. Sowing a lot of seeds. Mm-hmm. Period. Exactly. You got a plan.